This is Wooden Robert Thomas Adventures and other Wooden Robert Thomas adventure stories. Spencer, oh Spencer. On one beautiful spring morning, Thomas was pulling Annie and Clarabelle as Thomas chuffed by Spencer. "Hello there, lazy bones. Why don't you work hard like me?" "Oh, that's right, you don't work," laughed Thomas as he chuffed away. "I do too work," said Spencer. "But I'm just waiting for my driver and fireman to come back with their coffee." Then Spencer's driver and fireman came back with their coffee and hopped into Spencer's cab. Spencer whistled, and then he chuffed away. Spencer was chuffing along when he saw an orange tractor. "Hello there," said Spencer. "I'm Spencer. Who are you?" "I'm Terrence," said the orange tractor, "and I'm plowing." "I'm Spencer, and I belong to the Duke and Duchess." "What ugly wheels you got," said Spencer. "They aren't ugly, they're caterpillars," said Terrence. "And I can go anywhere, anytime. I don't need rails." "Pah," said Spencer, "that's ridiculous," as he chuffed away. The next year, Spencer's trying to break the all-time speeding record. Whoa! 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 "Hey, watch it," said Bulstrode the barge. "You almost hit me." "What was that?" asked Cranky with wonder. "Oh my, Spencer," he said. "Are you all right?" "I'm fine, Cranky," said Spencer. "Now can you get me out of this?" "Why, sure thing," said Cranky. Cranky's hook slowly lowered down to Spencer. "I got him!" Cranky shouted. Then, slowly but surely, inch by inch, Spencer was being pulled up by Cranky. Spencer was then fished out of the water by Cranky, and Spencer chuffed away. A sadder and wiser engine. Thomas and the bridge. Thomas the tank engine was resting in a shed when the Fat Controller showed up. "Thomas, there's this very old wooden bridge that needs to be repaired, and I need you to take workmen down to it and fix it." "Don't worry, the bridge has been checked first to make sure engines can go on top of it. Those workmen could not check it before because they were not as experienced as the ones I'm carrying down there now." "So, Thomas," said the Fat Controller, "do you think you can have this job?" "Of course, sir," said Thomas. "I'll be on my way." "Good," said the Fat Controller. Then the Fat Controller left. "How does he keep doing that?" asked Thomas. "Oh well," said Thomas. "At least I get to carry down workmen." Then Thomas was turning on the turntable. And shoved down to get the cars. Thomas then backed up onto the cars and then chuffed away to go down to the station to pick up the workmen. When Thomas chuffed up to pick up the workmen, Thomas had to collect up 2 workmen, and the workmen had a toolbox. So when Thomas picked up the workmen, they crawled into the coach. Their toolbox was put into Thomas's car, and then Thomas chuffed away once again. Thomas started to take the workmen up the hill, straight towards the bridge. When Thomas stopped, both of the workmen got onto their hands and knees to inspect the bridge. Thomas looked down at the ragged waters below. "Oh my!" yelled Thomas with fright. Just then, Thomas heard a mighty crack. The bridge supports underneath Thomas were starting to collapse. The bridge supports started to go more and more underwater. Soon, the whole entire support was underwater. The track sections start to slip. right off. As the tracks collapsed, first Thomas's car started to go underwater. His car started to tip and as they fell in. Soon, all of Thomas was underwater. The workmen had found some extra pieces of track and a brand new track supporter, as they put it on over the bridge so that way Thomas can be fished out. "Thank goodness we fished out our toolbox," said a workman, "or else we wouldn't have been able to fix up this bridge." "Or swim in it," said a workman. "What?" "Okay, that's it. Get me out. I do not like going for a swim." "Time to go get the popcorn and find my brothers again," said Butch. The workmen then climbed aboard shore once again. Toby then chuffed up with the breakdown crane. The crane hooked up to Thomas as it pulled him up. "Bust my buffers," said Thomas. "Thank you for saving me, Toby. But what about the coach and the caboose?" Then Toby fished out the caboose and the coach too. Then Toby pushed Thomas down to the works to be mended. Thomas and Diesel 11. A long time ago, there was a steamy who got into an accident on Sodor. They didn't have any more steamy parts left, so they completely gutted him out and turned him into a diesel. He still looks exactly like a steamy, but he fills up on diesel fuel and does not run on coal or water. So, to stop people from making confusion, they put Diesel 11. So the steamy who now became a diesel lost his old steamy parts and got turned into a diesel, along with having his old identity ripped away from him like his steamy parts. Now, like the cold metal that he has, his heart has grown dark, hating steam engines for as long as they can remember. He in fact caused so much mischief on Sir Topham Hatt's railway that Sir Topham Hatt sent him away forever. But Diesel 11 found his way back. Hello there, I'm Michael Just, and I'm here to tell you a story about trains and how they may fight, but they can still work well together. Every story, like a railroad, has its heroes. Meet Thomas, he's our number one hero. Hello! But Thomas is running a little late today. This is the island of Sodor, where Thomas and his friends live. It's one place I love to visit. Oh, hello, Percy. Oh, hi, Toby. Hello, Percy. Oh, hi, James. 5, 6, 7, 8. Whom do we appreciate? Practicing a numbers gun. That's a good engine. I'm counting how many seconds late you are. What does that sign say? Sodor Railway. Really reliable and right on time. Ho 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 ho. Signed, Head of the Railway, Sir Topham Hatt. But you weren't on time, little Thomas, and you're being bossy, Gordon. Now, please excuse me. I'm collecting Michael Just. He's looking after us, while Sir Topham Hatt takes a much-needed holiday. Oh, I think we can take care of ourselves. Get out of my way! Whoa! I think that was Diesel 11. Don't you mean Diesel 10? Asked Thomas. Oh, no, said Gordon. Diesel 10 got scrapped ages ago for trying to take over the steamworks. I'll get you for this, Sir Fatsman Hatt, if it's the last thing I do, said the scrapped Diesel 10. And besides, little Thomas, everyone knows that Diesel 11 is way more malicious than Diesel 10. For 11 out of 10, for devious deeds and brutal strength, a blast from the past, who hates steam engines. He looks like a steam engine, but he's actually a diesel. He used to be a steam engine, but he didn't get any steam engine parts. They just took out all the steam engine parts and put a diesel motor in there. So now he's the only diesel in the world who looks just like a steamy. Botheration! You weren't concentrating, Thomas. Lucky for you that the buffers were there. That's what buffers are for, to stop engines from crashing. What are you doing in the sheds, James? I'm feeling a little blue, which isn't so hot when you're red. I was naughty, and so Topham Hatt told me to think about all the ways I could be really useful. Then I can come out again. He's just trying to make this a better railway for steam engines. When all of us start to work harder... Thomas, the harder we work will next need Diesel to help and help you. You will always need help, because steam engines are cowardly, cranky, worn-out hunks of metal who couldn't hurt a fly. No, we're not. Yes, you are. Aren't. Are. Now, I've come back to find a lost steam engine. I'm gonna destroy her and dominate you. Then you'll be nothing but useless scrap. Big boy. Stink up. We're really useful engines. You want to dominate us and you want to destroy her. They won't let you. Do it. I better pick up Michael Just. I'm off to fetch him now. What lost engine? Oh, Michael Just, where are you? I know you live far away, but you always seem to get here on time. Oh, Michael Just, are you all right? Yes, Thomas, but everything happens at once. I must get down to receive my orders from Sir Topham Hatt right away. I walked straight into Thomas's cab with Thomas's driver and fireman. Thank you, Michael. Now, here we go. Thomas then dropped off Michael at Knapford Station and chuffed down to Tidmouth Sheds. James, who was now feeling really useful too, was complaining. Wobbly wheels. Puffy piston. Thomas, I should have collected Michael Just. James is right, little Thomas. Collecting Michael Just is a very important job. Important is big. James is a big engine. You, Thomas, are small, teeny weeny. And I am a great big blue engine who knows everything. Ugh. Bossy sprockets, all that steam has gone to your funnel. All right, listen to you two. I got a job for you, Barry. Actually, it's Bert. And Harry. I ain't got time to say both names. Oh well. I've come back to find a steam engine. Oh yeah, that's easy. Yeah, they're everywhere. Not the one I want. She escaped me once before. But as long as she exists, there'll be others. But if she can be destroyed... Destroyed? Did you say the destroyed keyword? Like hurt? Yeah, destroy. Yeah, but there's one small problem there, boss. Yeah, Michael Just is coming in. He won't let you destroy it. Yeah, he won't let you destroy it. I can do whatever I want. I'll get him too. With my wheel. Ow! Wheels! I hate it when you do. All I'm saying is we should stand up on our own wheels to Diesel 11. Toby's right. Diesel 11 knows that the lost engine in the legend really exists. What engine? What legend? The legend of an engine more powerful than the Diesel will ever be. That's why he wants to find her. Well, then we better find her first. Leave it to the big engines, Percy. Little engines can't do big things, especially when they have nice blue paint like me.
Meanwhile, on the other side of Sodor...
Oh my, I love pulling the express. Boop, boop. I really do love pulling the express.
6 hours later...
Now back to the film. Thomas was at the top of the mountain thinking how on earth to find the lost engine, when all of a sudden he saw a gold and purple engine chuff out of the mountain. That must be her, said Thomas as he chuffed down the mountain. You found her, and she's beautiful! I'm coming to get you, lost engine.
Chase scene cancelled to being like every other chase scene.
Wow.
The end.
This is a Bass Wooden Railway Productions.